Hey guys, welcome to the Scion FRS, but with TRD accessories on it. So it has a TRD exhaust, it has TRD wheels, and it has Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires actually. So unlike the high efficiency super slidey tires they put on the regular one, this one's got really sticky track tires on it that come with, they're the standard rubber on like the M4 and stuff like that. So very sticky tires. So I haven't driven an FRS in about a year and a half. So just got out of the BMW 228. Can I angle this up a little bit more? There we go. Let's see if this thing is A, as good as I remember it, or B, better or worse. What's this guy doing? Oh man, it feels like it might have a short throw shifter in it also. Is there a list? Can we see? What does this thing have in it? Let's find out. This car has TRD sway bar set, TRD lowering springs, TRD exhaust. Okay. Alright, so it's got exhaust, sway bars, tires, and wheels. Okay, all from TRD, so presumably all of that is going to be warranted, etc. Oh, I really wish I could fit better in this thing with a helmet. My head is rubbing on the roof pretty good. The problem I always have with this car is power, of course. We were looking at one of these when Thad got his Fiesta ST, and what sold us on that versus this was that car was just as much fun to drive, but it also had more room and was faster. Alright, traction control is on. Let's get rid of that. How do I do that? Right here, okay. Traction control is now off. There we go. But I've got sticky tires, so I should be okay. Let's put this window up. We don't need these hose. Here we go. Man, this thing is slow. It feels really slow. Oh, I forgot how good the steering is though. It's so light. The feel is so good. So direct. Carrying 80 miles an hour, that seems to be the number for what both the M4 and the Mustang GT could do through here. Tires make a big difference. When you're talking about a car like this that comes with such crappy ones from the factory. But I'm flat in third right now. There's just no power. This thing feels like it's dragging a boat anchor when you get on the power. They're so slow. But God, they're fun to drive though, aren't they? Such a fun car. I love the balance of it, the way that the whole car kind of works together. It doesn't feel like you're controlling the front and then waiting for the back to come around. flat to the floor, as hard as the damn thing will go. There's 105 miles an hour. Yeah, it's definitely got some kind of a short throw shifter in it too. Have they figured out turboing these like properly yet? I mean, Crawford did it, but his tends to blow up a lot. If they figured it out, I would say could definitely be worth looking into. I feel like I'd probably rather have one of these than the EcoBoost Mustang. Maybe we'll have to see the tunability of those first, but oh my God, there's 100. Will I even get to 105? Yeah. So by comparison, on the front straight, I'm hitting about 105 in this FRS, which is pretty slow. I do love the involvement of it, though. You do feel genuinely like you're making things happen in this car. Let's see if we can catch this SS. Looking way up, going full throttle. Oh, he was way off on that apex. I'm gonna go around. Can I make it? Will I get the point by? That car has 415 horsepower, in case you're wondering. I've got 200 plus an exhaust, whatever you get with that. It does sound nice. This exhaust does add kind of a nice little soundtrack to the FRS. driving or autocrossing, and you want to get in there and learn the craft without getting too far in over your head, this is such a great choice for that. You know, it's also such a great choice for building a tuner build, you know, for going drifting for the first time. There's a lot of things this car is really good for, but going fast in stock form is not one of them. It just isn't quick. The shifter throw is so short now. I do love the steering. This is probably the best steering you can get in any car under $70,000 or $80,000. So much like the Cayman and Boxster steering. Brakes are getting a little warm on me. Had to use a little more power than I thought there. Come on, homie. I got 200 horsepower. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah. Flat. This is what flat looks like. So he's just walking away, and then I catch him in every single braking zone, and I ride him through every corner, and then he pulls away on the straight. Yep, that's how it's done. Alright, so do the exhaust, sticky tires, sway bars help this car? Yeah, sure. It's a nice little car. It's a lot of fun. Seats are still good, steering's still good. They've added these pads here. I used to bruise my knees when I would drive this car, and they've added these pads right here and here, which I love, that stop the bruising. That's great. I wouldn't have bought this car before because of that, and now maybe I would. Would I trade the Fiesta ST for this? I don't think so. Even though it's front wheel drive, the Fiesta ST is a lot quicker than this car. I think, and it's on par in terms of feedback. Now, yes, the front wheels are doing two things at once, whereas here they're doing one thing. I still prefer the Fiesta ST to this car, but this is a neat little car, and if you were gonna have your first foray into rear wheel drive or track stuff, I might choose this over the EcoBoost Mustang. We'll revisit that question once we see how well those things do when they're tuned, though. Reverse is there.